A few days later, I told Alistair about his new personality.
How did that go? Gretel?
He's the fifth one. Or maybe the sixth.
And they're all based on fairy tales, huh?
Apparently. Goes to show just how deeply your subconscious mind is imprinted on those stories.
Yeah, I can kind of feel it. My mother loved fairy tales, so I have a lot of memories of her reading them to me. But why was Gretel born? I thought things were more stable now.
He gazed firmly into my eyes, gauging my reaction. It's because of Yurika.
What?
I mean, not entirely because of her, obviously, but she set the stage for it. Alistair, how have you been feeling, now that the two of you are living alone together?
How I'm feeling? What do you mean?
Are you perhaps feeling a little inferior?
Well...
He fell silent. In other words, I wasn't entirely off the mark. Relax. It's not wrong to feel that way. But if you let it consume you, you'll self-destruct. You're stuck spending all hours of the day with someone who has everything you lack. Anyone would feel bitter. I sympathized with him. After all, I had gone through the same thing, comparing myself to Yurika. But Alistair shook his head.
Sure, but it isn't her fault. She never asked me to start comparing myself to her. I'm the one to blame.
Instantly, I understood why Gretel was born. I thought I knew how Alistair felt, but no. He didn't see her as family. He saw her as a stranger.
Do you think I should distance myself from her?
Quite the opposite. She needs you.
She does?
Yes. You... well, not just you. Everyone says she's smart and competent. But to me, she's a fool. She only cares about the guy she likes. To her, everyone else is just a pawn on the chessboard. Her older brother, her parents, her friends.
This Alice expression. Ah! Deer in headlights. Hold on a minute. The guy she likes?
His eyes widened. And his pale cheeks flushed pink.
Super cute.
What? You haven't noticed? Yurika is in love with you.
What? That can't be true. She has no reason to be in love with me.
She does. But I guess you must have forgotten. As soon as I said it, I realized how sarcastic it sounded and immediately regretted it. Was I criticizing him for pretending to have forgotten about my sister? You're the only person who can understand her, kid.
Sure, just put that pressure on him. That'll be good.
That was the last appointment. Great work today.
Likewise.
You don't sound happy. Is there some sort of trouble? Well, I guess there always is.
Maybe it just wasn't safe to let them live together, regardless of their feelings.
Huh?
I didn't really care if things went in that direction. I didn't see a problem. But I guess he was torn between romantic and familial love.
Interesting. So he was like, well, you know, whatever. As long as he feels love in some respect, I don't really care if it's familial or romantic. And then was like, oh, he's got some conflicting emotions. I did not foresee this.
When I realized the nurse was staring blankly at me, I smiled awkwardly. Sorry. just talking to myself.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I continued to observe Gretel cautiously, but didn't notice any concerning behavior. On the contrary, every time he took a test in place of Alistair, his grades skyrocketed. Others described him as a model student, and actually more friendly than Alistair. But his relationship with me showed no signs of improvement, and I was out of cards to play. Before long, the weather turned freezing cold, and the moisture in the air hinted at snow yet to come.
Oh, we're getting there, guys. We're almost at the coma.
Doctor!
What's wrong? While I was doing my rounds, a young acquaintance ran up and clung to my leg.
Sorry to bother you, Doctor, but he insisted that he wanted to see you. Because he promised!
The boy had a cotton ball taped to his inner elbow. He was deeply afraid of needles, and every time he came in for a shot, he would start sobbing. Sure enough, there were tears in his eyes this very moment.
I feel that, kid.
I pulled some candy out of my pocket and pressed it into his palm. You were brave today. As promised, here's some magic candy. When you eat it, you'll forget about the pain and feel happy again.
Really?
I guarantee it.
Thank you, Doctor!
Beaming brightly, he took the candy and walked off with the nurse. I used to be so bad with kids, but now I was a pro. What would Snow White think if he saw me today? As my thoughts wandered.
Do you like kids?
Yeah, sure. I looked over my shoulder and froze.
Interesting. News to me.
Yurika?
I've never seen you look so friendly.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, had a little errand to run. You know, maybe if you were that nice to Gretel, he'd actually show up for his appointments.
It's not that simple and you know it. She shrugged her shoulders in defeat, then glanced around.
I guess you must be busy.
Part of the job, I'm afraid. These days I don't even have time to enjoy my lunch. I meant it as a joke, but she glared at me. I mean, I am eating it for the record.
Yeah, I know. It's not that.
Then what is it? If you got something to say to me, then say it.
Are you free next Friday?
Huh? I'm gonna be at work, like every Friday.
Figures. What about after work? Do you already have plans with someone?
Her persistence raised my suspicion. Well, I could make some time that night, I guess. I answered reluctantly. Then her face lit up.
Okay then, come by our place after your shift. I'll be waiting.
Fine. Now run along home, would you? You're interrupting my work.
Okie dokie.
She answered cheerfully, then promptly walked off. Hey! You cannot keep showing up here, you hear me? She stopped short. I couldn't see her expression, but somehow it felt like she had gone back to that lost little girl. But if you do find yourself here, you will refer to me as Doctor, not Ryoushi, and definitely not Big Brother. Got it?
Sure thing, Dr. Huntsman.
She looked over her shoulder and shot me a wink. Knowing the nurse had witnessed our entire exchange, I felt extremely awkward.
Oh, I'm sorry for eavesdropping. It was so unlike the usual you, I couldn't help myself. The rumors were true. Your little sister is as cute as a button.
Sorry for making a scene.
be. Though I will say, I'm surprised to hear you don't have plans next Friday.
At this, I froze in confusion. Is there something I should know about?
Wait, did you honestly forget? Next Friday is Christmas Eve.
This boy just is married to work.
And so, on Christmas Eve that year. Excuse me! Are you still open? I dashed into the general goods store at the local train station right as they were about to close.
We are! Feel free to take your time.
Oh, thank you so much. I heaved a sigh of relief. The clerk laughed at me, but I didn't have time to worry about it. However, in my urgency to secure a Christmas present, I realized I lacked crucial information. I'm glad I made it in time, but what are college kids into these days anyway? For starters, I grabbed the first thing I laid eyes on, a scarf. Scarves, maybe? A safe bet in this weather, I suppose.
What's the plan for buying Christmas gifts?
Get them all the same thing? Get Yurika something special, because she's a special little snowflake. I mean, honestly, I don't think she deserves a present, but since we're doing this, I guess we're just going to go full steam ahead.
No college-age kid would want to wear matching clothes with someone. Excuse me, but could I get this blue scarf and gift wrap?
Sure thing.
Sorry. This brown one too, please. Oh, and if you don't mind, could you tell me what the most popular gifts for women in their late teens are?
Okay, so blue scarf for Alistair and brown scarf for Woolfe. And then what did you get for Yurika?
By the time I arrived, it was just past 8:30.
I hope you brought like a fruitcake.
Oh, he's here!
Welcome home from work.
Sorry I'm late.
Welcome home! And thanks for having me!
What a relief. We almost started eating without you.
You really didn't have to wait for me, you know. The table was still empty, but an appetizing smell had filled the room.
Well,
So, what can I do? I set my stuff down and offered to help.
You must be tired after working all day. Have a seat and I'll get everything ready.
I'll help too! Oh, me too.
Apparently I wasn't needed.
Have a nap.
After that, we sat around the dinner table and enjoyed the Christmas dinner Yurika had prepared.
Ugh, I'm stuffed. Me too. Which means it's time to have ourselves a traditional Christmas gift exchange, baby!
At this, the other two brightened up.
Oh yeah, baby, let's do it!
How about we start first, eh, Blondie?
Huh? Me first?
I said we! We bought it together, remember?
Yeah. Arisa, this is from me and Woolfe.
Okay, is Wolf trying to get into like some throuple action, or what's going on here?
Thanks! Can I open it now?
Sure.
Oh my god! Kawaii!
It took a long time to decide what to get you, but I knew it had to be an apron. When I talked to Woolfe about it, he helped me choose one and buy it.
Sure did! Wouldn't want to accidentally get you the same thing, after all.
Can I put it on? Screw it, I'm doing it!
Oh!
How do I look, boys?
Mega adorbs! Right, Blondie?
Yeah, it looks great on you. Very cute.
Whoa, she's actually blushing for once.
Am I? I can't really tell. Well, anyways, I love it. Thank you so much, you guys. Yay. Okay then, my turn to hand out presents. Here you both go.
Yay! Thanks!
Thanks.
Open it.
Way ahead of you. Ooh, is this a scarf?
Oh no. I was only half paying attention until that very moment.
And now he's doing the
Naturally, I choked on my drink.
What's wrong, Dr. Ryoushi?
It's nothing. Just went down the wrong pipe.
You okay?
Yeah. I'll clean this up. Yurika handed me a napkin, and I wiped up the mess I'd made.
Oh, it's a hat and gloves! What about you, Blondie?
Huh? Oh, I got the same thing. Whew. I was relieved to hear that I hadn't been beaten to the punch on the scarf front.
Phew.
Even if we were technically blood-related, the idea that I would buy the same thing as my sister made me cringe.
Oof. I mean, I figure she probably would have made it if possible. I can see her knitting, like, hand knitting those things.
Note to self. Next time, don't choose the safe bet.
Oh yeah, what's this?
A clutch.
A clutch? Not a pouch? Wait, did you make this yourself?
Yeah, they're really trendy right now, so I thought I'd give it a try. But I guess it's not really a guy thing.
Nah, that's not true! I'll totally use it! Man, you can make anything!
Yeah. It's so well made, it looks like it was store-bought. That's impressive.
Glad to hear it.
I could sense that it was my turn, so I retrieved the shopping bag I'd brought.
Lastly, I have a gift for you too, Ryoushi.
I do too!
Oh, me too.
Yay, they didn't forget him.
Okay then, Blondie, start us off!
What? How come?
No reason, just hurry it up already!
Ugh. With Wolf's encouragement, Alistair walked up to me.
Dr. Ryoushi. Sorry for always being so annoying to deal with. Blondie, it's Christmas!
Oh, right. Congratulations on your Christmas!
I'm gonna start saying that now. Instead of Merry Christmas. Congratulations on your Christmas!
Dude, what does that even mean?
I chuckled and took the gift from Alistair. Cool if I open it now.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
What the... When I opened the package, I found a single book.
You got him a crossword puzzle! My heart.
It's a crossword puzzle book. Sorry, it's nothing special.
I was speechless. I had never told Alistair I liked books, much less crossword puzzles. No worries. I love it. Thanks. Suppressing my shock, I smiled at him.
You're welcome. Now here's my present for you. You're a coffee guy, so I picked you out a new blend to try. You prefer pre-ground, right?
You know me well.
Hell yeah! Best of bros!
The bestest.
After I accepted Wolf's gift, it was Yurika's turn.
Lastly, this one's from me.
Silently, she handed me a paper bag. What is it? When I opened it, I found a rectangular box.
It's a secret. Open it later.
I thought it would be the same thing she gave the other two, but evidently not.
Man, now I'm curious. Ryoushi, you gotta tell me what it is after you open it.
No, nobody can know about it.
Not even Blondie?
No, not even Alistair.
Now I'm super curious.
Me too. You know, I gotta be honest. I didn't think I was gonna get any gifts at my age.
So cute. Wait, really? I thought people your age go out to fancy restaurants, give each other expensive name-brand presents, then end the night at a luxury hotel.
You watch too much TV. Though I suppose there are people who do that.
There are? Oh, but since you're here with us this year, that must mean you're single. I don't know how, since you look like a total player.
Enough talk about me. Here's my Christmas gifts for you. As I spoke, I handed them out to Yurika and Alistair nearby.
Yay!
For me? Thank you so much.
Ryoushi, what about me? What about me?
I didn't get you a damn thing, punk.
I knew it!
Wolf clutched his head melodramatically. Just messing with you. Here. Grinning, I handed him the final gift.
Wait, for real?
Did you really think I wouldn't? You've been a great friend to these two.
Yes! Thank you so much! Can I open it?
Knock yourself out. At this, the boys ripped into their presents.
Whoa! It's a real fancy scarf!
Same here. Looks like we both got the same scarf in 2 different colors.
Add in the hats and gloves from Sue, and we can dress up like twinsies!
I need a picture of that immediately.
Hey, don't give me that look, man!
The sight of their unfettered joy over their new scarves made me chuckle.
Hey, Ryoushi just laughed.
No way! For real?
You two are a couple of blockheads, you know that? Now put your presents away. The Christmas party's not over yet, am I right?
Heck yeah! Let's all play a game together. Heck no, I want to know what he got you, Yurika.
Yeah, sounds good!
Later, I chose an opportune moment to step outside by myself. In sharp contrast with the warm interior, the air outside was biting cold, and it sent a shiver down my spine. I looked up at the sky, but couldn't see any stars through the thick layer of clouds above.
Another smoke break.
I turned to find Yurika standing there. No, I'm not smoking. I pulled the lollipop out of my mouth to show her.
Oh, wow. Had me fooled.
Just then, I smelled something sweet. That smells good. You already dabbed it on, huh?
Perfume? You can tell?
She smirked.
You know, I never imagined I'd get perfume for Christmas this year. Is this a scent you like?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you'd pick something more mature.
What? You don't like it?
If I didn't like it, I wouldn't put it on, silly.
Well, for the record, I got some advice from the store clerk.
You asked them what to get your girlfriend for Christmas?
No, you creep. I said women in their late teens, obviously.
Oh.
You're a grown adult now, so I thought you might like it, that's all.
I do. Thanks.
I see you're wearing the necklace, too. The little snowflakes sparkled against her chest.
Well, duh. It's the perfect season to wear it.
True.
Look at me with my necklace and my new perfume. I'm practically 25 already.
More like 12. I flicked her forehead, and she playfully stuck her tongue out at me. That reminds me, I forgot to open your present.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
I reached into the gift bag and pulled out the box. Part of the reason I excused myself in the first place was to open this thing. You cool if I open it?
Sure.
Handmade gloves and a necktie.
Yep.
Huh. After you made such a big deal about it being a secret, I figured it was gonna be something cringy, but it's not at all.
So you like it?
Yeah. Turns out you've got pretty good taste.
Oh, thank God.
She beamed, relieved.
Yours was the hardest gift to decide on. Being nearly 30 and all, I figured you wouldn't want your baby sister knitting you a bunch of dumb stuff. Cringy, right? Ideally, I wanted to get you a watch, but you buy yourself that stuff as it is.
You can get me basically anything and I won't mind.
You might not mind, but I do! Good grief. Here, give me that tie.
She snatched the tie from my hands and stepped in close.
Oh, brother. And now I'm going to choke you with it. I would not trust her with it. I don't trust. Do not trust. Now hold still. There, all done.
Once she finished tying it, she gave it a little pat.
I'm pretty good at this, aren't I?
Yeah, sure.
Think I'll make a good wife someday? Ignored. Ha! I'll bet you're jealous, aren't ya?
Not in a million years.
You don't care if I get a boyfriend?
Nope. If anything, I'll be amazed you found a guy who could tolerate you for more than 5 minutes at a time.
Oh, come on, I'm not that horrible. I'd say I'm definitely girlfriend material.
Well, I can't deny you're talented. It's your personality that needs work.
Wow. Seriously? Little sisters like me are 1 in a million, bro.
Yeah, well, you're too perfect if you ask me.
I bet I told everyone I was going to marry you when I was a kid.
You're still a kid to me.
Oh, yeah? Okay, then. I'm going to marry you when I grow up, big brother.
I fell silent.
I mean, what do you even say to this girl? She's crazy. She's just a loose cannon. Achoo!
Alright. Quit being a weirdo and get back inside.
Okay.
Her cheeks were flushed pink, probably from the cold.
Hopefully from the cold, otherwise I gotta bonk her. Merry Christmas, Ryoushi.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
I think you guys mean congratulations on your Christmas.
Huntsman. Hey, stupid!
Oof! A sudden impact to the back of my skull made me snap awake. That hurt! Who the hell?
Excuse me? Excuse me? What's happening here? Hello?
The instant I looked up, I was stunned speechless. It's you. There before me stood a young man as white as snow.
Long time no see, huntsman.
Snow White. Is that you? His voice and appearance were nothing like the Snow White I remembered. But for some reason, I could tell that it was him.
Who else could it possibly be? You haven't changed a bit, huntsman.
The way he chuckled matched my memories perfectly. He lowered his gaze to the floor, crouched down, and picked something up.
Is this your book?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. That's surprising. I didn't take you for a crossword fan.
It's your fault.
It is? Wow. That's funny.
For some reason, he grinned in delight.
You're an old man now, huh?
Good! I raised my fists and he flinched. I won't hit you. Violence is for children, and I'm too old for it. I smirked at him. Glad to see you haven't changed.
What do you mean?
You're still foul-mouthed and prone to outbursts. At this, he fixed me with a pointed look.
It's your fault.
Excuse me?
I'm serious. I learned to be rude and violent from watching you.
Gee, sorry. We looked at each other and smiled. It was like we picked right back up where we left off with nary a day in between. Ugh, I'm a mess.
Huh?
There were so many things I wanted to say. Things I wanted to ask. But now that you're here, I can't think of any.
You actually turned into a grandpa while I've been gone? Oh!
This time I actually did smack him.
I thought you said you were too old for violence.
I thought time had changed me, but apparently not too much.
What are you up to these days? Did you ever become a full-fledged hunter?
Yeah, I did. And it's all thanks to you.
Cool. You must have worked really hard for it.
Yeah. And it was hell on earth. Actually, it still is, if I'm being honest. I've got a busy life, and it isn't easy. But I'm glad I went through with it. Snow White nodded slowly.
Good. I really do think you were meant to be a hunter.
It felt like my whole struggle had been worth it just to hear those words. But I wasn't done yet. I still hadn't achieved my true goal.
I gotta go now.
Where? How is this happening? What is... Is there like some convergence of dream meets reality that happens sometimes? What is going on? I have so many questions. I love that they're talking, but how is this possible?
He murmured as he looked up at the clock on the wall.
Because this is... I'm just thinking, right? Like, last time we had a weird dream, like, thing where, you know, he saw snow and he saw red when they were kids. It was in the winter time as well. Like, is there something about winter in this place that, like, connects dreams with reality? Is there something about this that gives Yurika the idea to go into Alistair's subconscious? I have so many questions.
I started to say, don't go. But I knew it would be a mistake. And a cruel one at that. Right. I'm gonna miss you, kid.
for sure.
I was the one person who had no right to ask him to stay. Even if only in a dream.
I wanted to see you, since it's Christmas and all.
Christmas? At this, I snapped to my senses and searched through my bag.
What are you doing?
I thought maybe I had something in here. Oh, god damn it. I knew I should have brought an extra. As expected, there was nothing in my bag except my work supplies. I'm sorry. This is all I have. I pulled something out of my pocket and pressed it into his palm.
Candy.
He gazed down at it and murmured pensively.
Is this your Christmas present to me?
Yeah, it is. Merry Christmas, Snow White.
He gave him his best smile. Stop my heart. I can't. Oh, even though my brain hurts trying to make it make sense. Maybe I should just let it be what it is. Just let it be beautiful.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Huntsman. What you looking at, Alistair? Ryoushi?
Snow White!
Huh?
The next thing I knew, Snow White had morphed back into Alistair. Oh, sorry. I realized I was clutching his arm and hastily let go.
No, it's fine.
Was I dreaming?
Don't look at me like that, Alistair. Do you know something?
Alistair, do you know how long I was out?
Huh? Oh, let's see. Well, you started nodding off while we were playing games. Next thing we knew, you were conked out. But we all kind of decided you were probably exhausted from work.
At this, it all came back to me. After Yurika and I went back inside, we played a ton of stupid games, and eventually it wore me out. When I checked the clock, I saw that it was well past midnight. Where's Yurika and Woolfe?
Woolfe went home. Arisa and I cleaned up, and now she's in the shower.
Gotcha. Sorry I wasn't awake to help out.
No, don't be. I appreciate that you made time to come to our Christmas party. Not only that, but the great gifts you got us. I feel so bad.
Well, you shouldn't. Kids like you are supposed to get presents on Christmas. Besides, I got some great stuff myself.
I'm glad you liked it.
Suddenly, I found myself wondering how Alistair chose the crossword puzzle book. Come to think of it, how did you know what to get me? Did Yurika tell you?
Oh, no. Nothing like that. Somehow I just had a feeling you'd like it.
Uh-huh.
I had a hunch, but I couldn't be sure. In fact, I would quite possibly never know the truth. Either way, I was grateful for this Christmas miracle. Fair enough. Hey, Alistair. Thanks.
Of course.